He goes deep.
God.
Oh my god! Oh my god, no way.
That was too easy. We're doing big things this year, and y'all didn't believe me. Now look at y'all.
Get the MVP out the way.
2-time. Don't disrespect them.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Tristan Williams back with Back Porch Sports. No K, but we got Tommy and B. How y'all boys doing?
Yo,
Another
doing
day.
good.
Got 2 games to go over from the past weekend. We streamed one, but till then, we always start here. Immaculate Grid. So let's go ahead and pull that on up. Oh, it's going over B. That's my bad.
Hello.
Hold on. There we go. All right.
5,000 rushing and 10,000 passing.
Lamar.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be like a Lamar. Mike
Is there like
Jackson.
a Randall Cunningham? You think Randall Cunningham went for 5,000 rushing yards?
I don't know if
Should we
I'm
just
going
play
to
it
risk the
safe
whole
and go
grid.
Lamar in the
I'm
first
trying to
one?
get them low percentages, man.
I mean,
Cam
Cunningham
Newton.
might have it.
I'm
Cam
not against
Newton.
Cam. Yeah, Cam.
Cam. Probably Russell Wilson. Yeah, definitely Russell Wilson.
You think he's got 5,000?
Robert Griffin III.
In his career, Russell Wilson,
Yeah, 5,000.
I guarantee you it's 5,000.
Because think about it. How many yards do you think he's rushing for a game or for a season?
Probably about 600.
And I
500.
mean,
Russell Wilson.
He's played 12 seasons.
Maybe 500.
I was thinking more like he'd be like rushing like 400 or 500.
If you
Cam
bet
Newton,
Russell
no,
Wilson, if
is
you type
more
in
than-
Russell Wilson and we get it wrong, I'll shave my head bald. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, hold on. I'll put that shit in right now.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot to take off.
Got to shave it on stream.
Do it right now.
Y'all didn't do it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, fuck that.
All
I would say
right.
Cam Newton or Lamar would be a safe bet.
Yeah, just do one
Mike
of them.
Vick's another one, probably. Cam Newton.
10. Oh my gosh, dude.
Mhm.
Wonder who else was possible for that one.
We're going to find out.
Bengals 5,000 yards rushing.
Mixon.
Yeah, Mixon,
We've done
Giovanni.
that before. Do Bernard. Fuck it.
Gio.
Is it Bernard or is it Bernard?
I think it's Bernard.
All right.
Oh, all right. Well,
How did he not rush for 5,000?
yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, this tough.
Well,
That could be Russell Wilson.
already cooked, ladies and gentlemen.
10,000 plus yards passing career for the Seahawks.
What is it? What'd you say?
Wilson. Kirk.
Old Kirk Chains.
28. That's all. I mean, I guess
No,
Brett
I figured
Favre.
he'd be the majority. I figured he'd be
I
the
could not
majority.
think of one for this one.
Dallas Clark wasn't. He was a tight end, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Seahawks not good with their players. I'm not good with any of these teams with their players, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. I should know ball a lot more if I'm gonna do these stupid ass grids every damn time.
Yeah. I mean, you could do like Edgerrin James for 5,000 yards rushing. I think he played for the Colts.
Why don't we
Maybe.
just do like
Jonathan Taylor.
who's the other running back that they had? Dickerson? Dickerson, was he on there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Which they had another running back that was good back in the day.
Can't think of his name. I'm blanking.
All right, well, we're just gonna put Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
That's it.
Could that be Nick Foles? Colts or Vikings?
Did he go to the Vikings?
That's the one I'm unsure about.
I don't think so. I don't know though.
Could Hasselback be any of these? I know he played for the Seahawks.
Did Fitzmagic play for any of these teams? Either one? Fitzy?
I don't think so.
Maybe the Seahawks. I don't think he played for the Vikings.
Maybe the Seahawks.
Cannot confirm.
Maybe the Seahawks.
I don't think he did.
I mean, we're already cooked now anyway, so I mean.
What about no, that's not a Seahawk. I'm thinking of a Patriot. Fucking Stephon Gilmore. But no.
Stephon Gilmore played for the Vikings and the Colts.
Yeah, that works.
No. Oh yeah.
Hey.
I tried to oop it and I made the shot. All right. Vikings and Bengals is kind of.
Did Rashad Penny play for the Colts?
I don't know. I only know him on the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's where I pulled him out of. I don't know. He played for the Colts?
I don't think so. I thought he was a rookie when he got. No.
We look like casuals.
We are some casuals.
Nothing here is just like sticking out.
The Bengals one's fried. I'm not thinking of nothing for the Bengals. But the Colts Seahawks, I feel like is there. Like a linebacker or a
How about Bruce Irvin? Did he play for any of those teams, the Bengals or the Colts?
Don't think so. About Carlos Hyde.
The only thing I know about Hyde is fucking Seahawks and the Niners. It's the only thing I can think of.
if I had to guess, it'd be the Colts.
Yeah, me too.
Adrian Amos, I think, played for the. No, he didn't. He didn't play for the Colts. Dude, any player that comes to mind probably hadn't even touched any of these teams, bro.
Dude, I'm thinking there's a quarterback for the Bengals Vikings. It's one of those backups that were around the league.
AJ
McCarron.
Karen. I was gonna say McConnell. AJ McCarron. Yeah, I don't think he played for the Vikings.
But I also think Hasselback might have played for the Colts or the Bengals. He
Do
also played for the
Hasselback. Do
Seahawks.
Hasselback for the Seahawks Colts. Let's just shoot one.
Maybe when Andrew
I
Luck was
got
hurt.
nothing.
Dang.
67% said that.
We want the ball and we're gonna win.
And then that egghead looks at you after saying it. We want the ball and we're going to win. He stares at you like that.
Throws a pick six next play.
Yeah, well, Bengals is so cooked, dude.
Bengals Vikings.
Got one more guess.
Hey, to the 4 viewers out there, what you got?
Hit the
Three.
like and subscribe button.
And that bell.
Ba-ba-ba-bing.
Bing.
That shit geeks.
Guys, we gotta stay focused, bro. What do we got here, dog?
This has got me cooked, dude. Fraud. I don't know. This one's Bengals
Oh.
Seahawks.
Stu is also cooked. What's up, Stu? We're just a bunch of
What's good still?
just 4
Bunch of
guys on the
casuals.
couch. Just 4 guys on the couch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're fucking sick. Don't know what we're doing.
What's up, Stu?
I don't know.
Fucking,
I'm fucking baked. I don't really know.
yeah, I'm baked like a cake too. I don't even know what to guess.
Yeah. There's no real good guesses here. I can't think of anything.
Chad Ochocinco on the Seahawks.
Go for it. What about the other dude?
Chad
That's definitely not it.
Chad Johnson. No, he played for the
Simpson?
Patriots.
Simpson? Jerome Simpson? Did he play for the Vikings?
No idea.
Kyle from the coffin.
Fuck them
Fuck them
both up.
both
Y'all
up.
are cooked. All right, well, we might as well just give up then.
Yeah, just give up.
Okay, give us the last name of one of them.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah,
us a
let's see the
hint.
last name.
So that we can type it in.
Dude, we've never got a hint before.
We get a hint. We
Yeah.
in there. No, we
Give
ain't.
him till 14 minutes and then just slap somebody in there.
Mm-hmm. Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson.
Yeah, Ochocinco.
Oh.
Okay, give us a hint, bro. I know we cook.
Hurry up, okay?
Hurry up. We getting to 14 minutes. Can't type a last name. He don't give us something like common, like James, Johnson, Williams,
yeah.
stuff like
All right,
that.
well, fire him in there. Pull trig.
Man. Hey, yo, fuck it. Let's see who we were cooked on.
Carlos Dunlap.
What?
Kay literally submits it the very millisecond that we
Of course.
send the guess in.
He was giving us 30 seconds to guess.
Jerome Simpson. I'll be damned.
He did say that. That's
You did say
crazy.
that.
What was that? Bengals Seahawks?
Miss Bengals Vikings, I think.
Bengals Vikings, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know which one, but I knew Jerome Simpson.
Carlos Dunlap was the correct answer. No notable names besides that.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, I don't know anybody but that.
All right. Well, I got a few games to get into here. What do y'all want to start with? Which one?
I didn't watch the last one, to be honest.
You didn't watch the Chiefs Bills, man?
No. I had no
Come on,
interest in
man.
watching football yesterday.
Let's just
Well, I
start
guess
with.
we can
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I guess we can just go ahead and start with that. I guess you just want to go ahead and do your little rant if you want. Get
With
you
what?
know how you feeling today? How you feeling today? Day after,
Still disappointed.
tough loss.
Embarrassed. We got embarrassed on live television. We lost by 33 points or 32. It's embarrassing.
Fumbles.
Yeah, we killed ourselves. We put the dagger in our own chest, and the Eagles just twisted it. That's all that happened. We fucking sold. The fumbles, dude. They killed us. I've been dreading this all day. Like, honestly, I have not wanted to speak about it, but I've just
Yeah.
been forced to. But
Exactly how I felt.
yeah, this sucks. I've never been this far in the playoffs. Never seen a playoff win in my life. I was 3 when the last one happened, and we finally win 2. So you're like, all right, we got something here. This team's special. And then the Eagles rip our throats out. So yeah, of course it had to be the Eagles. If we would have lost to the Lions last week, I would have been more accepting. But I think it's the fact we beat the Lions, and then we go and play our division rival, who we play all the time, and then they wax our ass by 32. I think that's the most annoying part about all of it. Like, obviously, yes, I'm looking forward to next season. We have a good team. Hopefully, we get some acquisitions through the preseason or off season, and it makes our team better. Honestly, we need to build defense. We need a wide receiver too, a true wide receiver too. De'Ami Brown's not going to step up the next season like he did this in the playoffs. And even though he was stepping up, he had a fumble, just like Eckler. Eckler stepped up through the season, fumbled the ball. McNichols fucking fumbled the ball.
That one
Like,
was huge.
that one was the game changer. That was the
Yeah,
one that
that was the
set
game
us down 30 points.
Yeah.
On the kick return. Are you fucking serious?
The kick return
No
one
one
was
hit the fucking ball.
tough.
You ran into the dude and just dropped the ball. Are you fucking serious? I hope he never plays a snap for us again. Just off that one play.
Crazy stat. Squan ran for 414 and 7 touchdowns against y'all this season.
Way to rub the salt in the wound.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go personally drop a shoulder in Saquon's knee and then just take him out.
Action Jackson, welcome back. You got a
Yeah, it's
good
been a minute.
quarterback, so that's half the battle. We'll make the playoffs
That's what I'm
next year.
saying.
How's that mean?
Hopefully we build the defense. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
We cannot be allowing 55 points in a playoff game. Can't be
No.
turning the ball over 4 times. We shot ourselves in the foot, shot ourselves in the face multiple times. And looking back on it, it fucking still sucks. Making it
point.
that far, making it to the playoffs, it's either Super Bowl or bust. Because you're gonna have a late draft pick. At that point, especially, you're in the NFC Championship. We picked 29 now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be nothing that we want available probably.
Well, they're still
So,
good. They're still good. I
there's
mean,
good players, yes.
that's when
But-
Before we get completely off the game, hold on. You can go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, when you get to, I mean, because you're in the boat that we've been in for the last 8 years. Other than 21 and 22, we still pick pretty late. But like, that's when you really got to rely on your GM. Like, you don't have a
I'm
top 10.
confident in Adam Peters.
Yeah,
After the turnaround I've seen in a year,
Yeah,
less than a year.
I would agree.
If you would have told me in March of last year that I would be sitting here bitching because we didn't make the Super Bowl, I would have called you crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we made it that far, I mean, congratulations, good shit. But yeah, fuck you.
That's
When was your
crazy.
playoff game? When was your playoff game, Dallas? Oh, I
When
didn't
did
think so.
All
But
right, hold on. Yeah, keep going. My bad. Keep going.
But the fact that we went from 4 wins to 12-5 this season, Dan Quinn deserves Coach of the Year. I believe that deep down in my heart that Dan Quinn deserves that because no other team I think transformed the way we did. Obviously, I mean it helps you having Jaden Daniels, a generational talent at this point. Like this
Can I be a
motherfucker's
devil's
special.
advocate? Not to cut you off, but can I be a devil's advocate to what your just
I mean,
statement was right
obviously they're
there,
gonna
Dan
say.
Quinn?
I mean, you could say the Broncos, but they're not as.
No. I'm not even going to talk. I'm talking about the Coach of the Year candidate. You said Dan Quinn should win it, right? And I kind of agree with you. I
Yeah,
think he
but
should
then
be
you
a
got.
lot higher than what he is. But
But then you
I'll
got like
say another
15 and
coach.
1 teams and all shit like
Yeah,
that.
well,
But
I'll say this. I think O'Connell should get it because I mean, look what he did with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, no one thought Sam Darnold was going to be that. They thought their season was done, and they came out and won 14 games this year. I mean, they didn't do shit in the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter. But
Well, is
still,
it a regular season award or are we going playoffs too?
regular season,
Regular
unfortunately.
season. Unfortunately, I think if the playoffs were considered, it'd be a Dan Quinn runaway.
Yep. Oh, Dan Quinn would easily win it.
Yeah,
And honestly,
that's
the
a shame.
crazy thing is, at that point, if it was a playoff award too, I think Jaden Daniels would make his case to be up there for MVP, dude. I mean, look what they did. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he had a case anyway. He's not.
I think
He's
they're
not
trying to
top
give it to
three.
Josh
Obviously,
Allen.
top three is obviously set with Saquon and all them,
Yeah,
Lamar and
well-
Josh. But he's. I would say he's top 5, top 6 in MVP race.
No, he was up there.
Yeah.
But I want to get on the game real quick. I want to say this, like you talk about the defense. Y'all's defense did not show up, and it was clear right off the rip. First run for Saquon Barkley, 60 yards.
60-yard touchdown. Yeah.
Already down 7. What y'all had? Y'all got 3 on the opening drive. So y'all already down
Went
7-3.
for it 3 times on 4th down, and then we kick a field goal.
Yep. And then what? Don't y'all turn it over again? Right there. I'm pretty sure that's the first fumble, isn't it?
Yeah, that's when De'Ami Brown fumbles.
Yeah, that's the first fumble right there.
And then
They
score.
get the ball immediately right back, and they score again. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdowns, 2 touches. I remember it was 2 touches. He had 2 touchdowns.
And then we scored again with Terry. Terry scored a little 30-yard something touchdown, 32-yarder or something. Then we go for 2, don't get it, so we're down fucking 12-14. And then I want to say we fucking fumble again at some point here.
Shout out Trust Way.
Yeah, shout out Trust Way. I felt like Trust Way completing that pass was going to change the way the game went. And it kind of did at that point, but then the momentum shifted again once we fumbled. So it was like, ugh, fuck, man. Fuck.
Well, the problem is every single one of your turnovers led to them scoring a touchdown. I'm pretty sure they scored 28 points off turnovers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they did because that pick. I mean, I didn't even watch
the pick. They scored too.
After the pick, I left the fucking podcast yesterday. If you were here, I was not fucking with it. Nope.
I didn't stay much longer after that. It was over.
Is De'Ami Brown a rookie?
No, we've had De'Ami Brown for years. I watched De'Ami Brown score 2 touchdowns when Brian Robinson came back from getting shot. I went to that miserable ass game where we lost to the fucking Titans.
Well, yeah, just to finish the point though, I mean, I don't know. It's not like a one and done. Like the fact that you brought in completely new coaching staff, new GM, new owner, new quarterback, like it's a completely new team. So it's not like, you're not like I'm trying to find a good example, but I mean, I would just lean on your GM, and I think like EDC, like EDC
in Adam Peters.
EDC for like finding Nate Wiggins for what the 2020, it was a late 20 pick, and Nate Wiggins was probably the best corner. You could argue Terrion Mitchell, you could argue, I don't know. But either way, you lean on your GM. I think y'all be straight. And then, acquisitions, like you said, and in free agency, just use free agency to build up that defense, maybe get a draft pick on defense. But like you said,
we have the third most cap space in the league, too. We have over $100K to spend.
That's true. I think you go get T. Wiggins. T. Wiggins, bro. fried. T. Higgins.
I think the Patriots are going to get him.
But that just doesn't.
I think the Patriots are going to spend because they're like think about it. The Commanders aren't going to be as like they're going to be aggressive to get somebody to pair, with Terry, but like New England literally has no one. They're going to pay whatever it takes to get him.
Yeah.
So I'm already preparing for T. Higgins to be in my division.
Well, what I was gonna say is if you can put Diami, like I don't know, I'm basing off what I saw. I'm basing off what I saw.
De'Ami Brown's a free agent this year, so
I mean, just based on what I saw in the playoffs, it might have been
he was balling in the playoffs.
It might have just been a fluke. It might have just been a fluke run, like you said. He's been there for years. I never heard of him, and then it seems like he balls out when you needed him to. If he can really develop as a third option, and you get somebody who's either it's a rookie or a already established receiver at 2, I think you're chilling, really.
Thing is, too, I'll tell you this. Now that you're sitting in a good spot, like financially, you got all this money. I mean, you're really looking for a weapon, and one of these, star receivers get disgruntled. I mean, why not? Send them a couple picks, go all in. You're just a game away from the Super Bowl. Yeah. Go all in, pair another weapon with him, or even like we were talking about yesterday on the stream, a Myles Garrett shakes loose because the Browns want to go full on rebuild. He wants out. That's a hell of a move right there.
I would love that.
Yeah, I would love that too.
That'd be a game-changing move. I mean, that brings a 13-plus sack guy, a defensive player of the year candidate every single year in and out.
Yeah, Washington.
That'd be crazy.
You seen these comments rolling?
Oh, I'm seeing them.
Ashton Jackson been on here. Ashton Jackson, what team you like?
Well, he's got weed.
I'm assuming you are a Commanders fan as well. So how are you feeling?
Well, this is a good point. Cincinnati will make a comeback. They probably will make the playoffs.
They missed the playoffs by like one game.
They were on a heater, dude. They were on a heater.
Yeah, I thought he was a Texans fan. That's right.
Oh yeah,
that's what I thought. But yeah, I mean, kind of put a bow on the Commanders game. Kind of went off track a little bit there, but turnovers really killed them in this game. Every time it felt like they were going to claw back into this game, they were getting there. Right there, what was it? Right after halftime, they scored. They stopped them at halftime.
Like 8.
They scored, and then y'all stopped them again. But then right after, y'all were driving again to make it a 3-point game. If y'all would have scored, no,
I think we punted there.
And then y'all definitely, y'all fumbled in there. Y'all were driving against them to make it like a 3-point game if y'all scored that drive, and then y'all fumbled. It was
I don't think the fumble happened yet. I think that was the punt.
I'm just saying.
I think they went 3 and out, and then they came out and we got a first down and punted again or something.
Well, I'm just saying the fumble was what cost y'all the game.
Yeah, the fumble in the ball.
The game was
put
over
butter
after
on our
that.
arms, and we couldn't hold the ball, so we lost. Which sucks, obviously, because I could be really excited right now, saying, "Yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl."
Good,
but
you're not.
I'm in the same boat as you guys. Hey, there's next year.
Yeah, I mean,
now I gotta watch the Tush Push versus the Swift Bowl. Yay!
I told y'all last week this is the probable outcome right here. I told y'all this is the Super Bowl and nobody wanted what was going to happen. I told y'all.
I mean, after the divisional, I really didn't care, but now I do, bro. Like even just watching the Eagles, bro. Like they beat us in the regular season. I had to watch that tush put. I mean, oh my God, they're miserable, bro. It's miserable playing the Eagles. And then after that game when they played y'all, I was like, yeah, honestly, I just want to see the Eagles lose. But then watching that Bills Chiefs game, oh my God. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I can't even fathom the word to describe how I feel about the Chiefs, dude. It has nothing to do with them being good because I really don't think I think we all agree they weren't that good this year. They still didn't really look that great. I don't know. I guess we're gonna pivot over to that game, or we got more to say on this.
We can go ahead and pivot on to that game if you got nothing else on the Commanders game.
I got nothing else. We lost. We sold ourselves.
I think right now, as Commanders fans,
Jayden
probably
Daniels
upset.
did play
but
a good game, though.
And a week from now, Commanders fans are going to be happy with their season. They're going to be looking forward to next year, especially once free agency starts rolling around. Y'all start bringing in some
Super Bowl rolls around, then we're like, "Fuck, dude, we could have been here."
Yeah, but
once we watch the Pro Bowl, we get to see a little more Jayden Daniels. We're like, okay.
It could have also been one of those seasons where Jayden Daniels is learning, and y'all could have went like 5 and whatever, and that could have sucked.
Luckily, we didn't do that.
So you did. So gotta look at it with the bright side. I know it sucks right now, but next week y'all will be looking at it in a good
Bro,
way.
I'm in my next mode. I'm in NASCAR
especially
mode.
especially when they bring in some good free agents. But let's go ahead and transition over to the Chiefs-Bills game. It looks like Tommy wanted to talk about something quickly, so I'll go ahead and give it over to him.
I mean, let's just bring up what we were all going to say. The calls,
Easily.
Disgusting. It's honestly I mean, to say it's ruining the game of football is an understatement. I mean, the Bills should have won straight up. I think it's just a little bit of like childish, like the whole Lamar, Josh Allen, like I want to get one before he does, whatever. But when this game started rolling, I was 100% a Bills fan. I wanted them to win, and they should have. They did everything right, dude. I mean, did they turn the ball over? I think they fumbled, but other than that, they played a good game. They got I mean, there were so many little things like the 2-minute warning thing where it was clearly would have been a delay of game. It was like a whole second that the play clock was quicker than the game clock, and they just let it roll to the 2-minute warning. The first down, the Xavier Worthy catch was ridiculous.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised you weren't talking about that off the rip. I mean, that thing clearly hits the ground
like 20 minutes ago,
and they called that a catch. Like I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, like the rig is in. I mean, let's be honest, the rig has been in for a while. I mean, come on, they need the poster child. Even though Mahomes is already the poster child, they need to have the new guy break some record to where he's cemented. You know what I'm talking about? Where he, even for some reason Mahomes falls off a cliff, because statistically he had not that great of a year this year. I mean, he's got 3 Super Bowls in a
under his
row
belt
and all that other stuff too. Exactly. So it's like you got to feel for Josh Allen at this point, right? It's like you get there, you get to the Chiefs every single time, and they
beat you by like 4 every time.
He's 0-4. 0-4 against the Bills in the playoffs.
They were so quick. I mean, ESPN, like within minutes, they had all those little like graphics of Patrick Mahomes beating up on Josh Allen. It's like, y'all know it's rigged. You know he got cheated. You know it was blatant. They don't even try to hide it anymore. They don't try to hide it at all. And it's not even like I'm just a butthurt Ravens fan that can't see the Chiefs win. Like, if they would have won fair and square, that's one thing I can respect. You can respect greatness, but it's just so rigged, dude. Like, it's just gross, man. It really is.
Say one thing on the calls.
It feels that way anyway.
About the Commanders game, they were definitely one-sided in that too. They definitely chose who they wanted to win, and it was not us.
I don't know. I've always felt the way it's like
our fumbles killed us, but the penalties killed us too. We would stop them on 3rd and fucking 7, then they'd get a fucking dumb pass interference call and first down in the red zone.
The thing is, we live in a world where technology is so advanced. Why are we relying on the eyes of a ref still to this day?
An old 60-year-old man standing out there.
Why are we doing that now?
Yes,
like because they lose control. They lose control of the betting.
I mean, that's exactly the case, right? It's exactly the case. And then they'll fight. Well, that takes away from the feel of the football game. But they're not worried about taking everything else away from the game. I mean, they just changed the kickoff. I mean, look at the kickoffs now. I mean, you got to tell the other team you're onside kicking before you do it.
I think that's a dumb rule.
Like,
that's something
if they want to use that as an excuse, they could shove it, because that does not matter clearly to them. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that even with the sticks. Even with the sticks with the line judge.
I was about to get to that. Like, I saw something today. It was like, how can tennis have this technology? And it shows like the tennis ball on the line. And it's like and the NFL is still using 2 old men with chains and sticks.
So, I guess they were.
It's a controversial call too. They called him short, I think, here.
Right. I think so. They're on this side going this way. Clearly, the ball doesn't cross here. But I saw another clip where it looked clear as day. That was Ben_Longo11 on Twitter. I don't know if we can find the one I'm looking for. I mean, they're like lined up in the neutral zone. This is the one that looked like he got it, but then at the same time, on that other angle, it really doesn't look like he did. This is what I was talking about. The clock hits 0. There's still an entire second on the game clock, and yet it went to 2-minute warning. Like when you add it all up, it's just like you can't really. Jawan Taylor, I mean, that dude is.
He's insane.
I mean,
he false starts every time.
Every play.
Oh, every single play,
Mhm.
bro. And this is supposed to be a catch.
Yeah.
Like I don't
And
know.
it honestly looked like it was in the defender's hand more than it was Tony's hand.
Yeah.
If you look at certain replays, it looks like it was in.
That's worthy.
Oh my, yeah. Same difference, man. Same difference, man. My bad.
But
Yeah,
I
shit's
mean,
sick, dude.
it's the same old. So we're just sitting here whining about
Bitching about
calls.
the
But I
call,
mean,
yep.
what are we supposed to do, bro? At this point, we watch football all year long, and we just want to watch a game, dude. Can we just let them play?
That's what I was gonna say. We should just let in the playoffs. I feel like these bitch ass fucking pass interference where they're both fucking playing off each other. Let them play, dude.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Marshawn Lattimore one pissed me off. The one on Devonta Smith in the end zone, that one pissed me off. That was like 3rd and 6. He threw the ball. Fucking they're playing or they're both tussling, and then they throw the flag. Or AJ Brown gets it or rips fucking Marshawn Lattimore's helmet off, and they don't get a penalty, but we get penalized for unnecessary roughness. And Lattimore, all he did was just fucking like hug him. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. This shit is so rigged. It's ridiculous. I sound like a butthurt Commanders fan, but it's rigged.
You are a butthurt Commanders fan.
I'm a
though.
really butthurt Commanders fan, but this shit's bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's harder to argue that game. I definitely see what you're saying, but I mean, when you turn the ball over that much, it's gonna just.
That killed us,
Turnovers
obviously,
killed
but
you for sure.
penalties didn't help at all either, because every time we would make a stop on defense, it was. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
it
fuck
did feel
yourself.
like that. It definitely did feel like that.
Every time we 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, flag, pass
Some of
interference,
the
defense.
I'll say your defense did a lot of the things that I question my defense for. Like 3rd and 4, right? Why is the cornerback 8 yards off the fucking? Why are you 8 yards off the fucking receiver on a 3rd and fucking 4? They're easily going to just run a dig on you, or they're going to run a slant in your face, and they're going to easily catch it.
Yeah, they were doing
the
that
Jets
a lot.
did the same shit, or
Shit's
they're going to run
annoying.
the little underneath route. This shit pisses me off to no end. I'm like, what
Yep.
are you doing? It's a 3rd and short and 3rd and manageable. If they're throwing the ball, they're going to throw it right at the sticks. So why aren't you pressing them?
I felt like we had a chance. If we kept them from 3rd and 5 above, we had a chance. And then every time that we would have them 3rd and 5 and above, it would just fucking shoot us in the face because we get a penalty. So that's why I felt like we had no chance, is what I was feeling. Because this was happening consistently in the first half, and it continued into the second half. No matter what, we were getting penalized for something that they weren't. Like, we got fucking, what was it? The first quarter, we hit Sanders Stroll hits Saquon Barkley going out of bounds. What are you going to do to someone running for 2,100 something yards?
That's what I said.
Do you want to hit, or what if he jukes you and you didn't hit him? You know what I mean? Like, and they did the same shit to one of our players. They did the same exact thing. Literally the next drive, no penalty. I was like, this is bullshit. No call, same exact fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was
I felt like it was one-sided the whole way.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't really agree with the hip drop implementation.
No, there was no hip drop calls. It was a fucking out of bounds hit.
The one I saw, it was a. They were talking about the Texans game where I think I don't remember the name of the safety, but I mean it was a textbook hit. It was a textbook hip drop, and they ain't gonna call it on the Chiefs. Come on now, Action Jackson's got Chiefs better watch out next year. There's a few teams gonna upwards. As long as they want the Chiefs to win, it does not matter who gets good. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I almost want them to three-peat so we can just get it over with. Can we just get back to football? Can we just get back to, playing football, dog? I mean,
It's not gonna happen anymore. This
yeah, I
shit's gone
mean,
so far. Shit's gone so far to where it's putting the ball in the ref's hands. It's ridiculous.
yeah, Kelsey getting up in somebody's face and taunt with no consequences, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelsey,
You're on the
I'm,
Chiefs. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm not even gonna get
That's
on
how
that.
it is. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're no consequences.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're
Reminds
on
me of
any
the
team,
Patriots of the
that
Tom
doesn't
Brady
fit the
era.
NFL's agenda, you're fucked.
Reminds me of the Tom Brady era Patriots. Is what exactly it reminds me of. That's what.
Yeah.
Just get used to it. Get used to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the next fucking 15 years of bullshit. You're going to deal with this for the next 15
I don't
years.
know. I mean, I definitely, I could be, I'm sitting here trying to be optimistic. Like next year, I'm not going to be in the same spot. Ravens are I'm not going to speak it into existence. But at
You
the
know
same
what's gonna
time,
happen? Y'all are gonna play the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are gonna get some stupid fucking call at the end of the game against y'all. Y'all are gonna lose in the playoffs. That's what's gonna happen.
we had the Chargers going into Arrowhead. We're chopped.
Yeah, the Chargers would have been fucked if they made it to Arrowhead.
Really anybody would
Yeah,
have been.
you go
For
into
some
Arrowhead,
reason, the
might as
Chiefs
well tap
just,
the fuck
I don't
out.
know. Like the Chiefs don't look great, but they win, dude. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they're so consistent with this shit.
I don't really think they're
Yeah,
consistent.
mixing up potions.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will give them the fact that they're consistent enough to stay in the game close enough to where it can be decided by a call. I'll give them that. But
That's why I saw this thing. It was like I respected the Patriots so much more because you could expect them to come out and just beat you by 30. You know?
Oh, they would beat you by 30
Yeah.
too.
I remember I saw one game we lost like 56-14 against them. I was like, yikes.
I hated seeing them.
Because we'd play them very little growing up when I was growing up. So I really didn't have to experience it, but I respected the Patriots because I knew they were that good.
I
But
think
like
it's
the
a little.
Chiefs, it's like this year I was like I wanted to play the Chiefs because I felt like they were the worst team left in the playoffs.
I think there's a little bit of recency bias. Like the Tuck rule was completely developed after they tried to bail Brady out so that he could get to another Super Bowl. That was ridiculous. There's been, I mean, you could just go on YouTube and look up a Tom Brady.
Deflategate.
Yeah, the Deflategate in the Super Bowl, bro. What?
I don't know.
That was against
Bill
Andrew
Belichick
Luck.
and the Patriots were caught recording Jets plays on the other side and watching plays before. Like, bro, they were some cheating ass fuckers, dude. Everybody forgets how much they were just
They
little
definitely took
shits.
advantage
Everybody hated
They
them.
took advantage of everything they could.
Well, and now you see the Patriots suck. So, I mean, but it doesn't matter because there's a new, like you said, there's a new golden boy. There's a new golden team. I'm just going to say golden team because it's really, I mean, defense doesn't get called. Offense doesn't get called. You got Jawan Taylor jumping every play. They ain't going to call that. Hip drop, textbook. They're not going to call that. They're not going to call it. And it's like
Kyle said in the comments, Travis Kelce could get up in someone's face, do whatever he wants, and then shebang.
yeah.
And you guys got some shit going on in the comments.
I don't think MVP should go to the winning team player in addition to QBs.
See, I mean, the record, I agree. I don't think the record should really matter. I feel like the most valuable player should be the most valuable player to the team. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't. The most valuable player.
How do you
Like,
measure game
so
change?
you
How do you measure that?
I don't know. That'd be kind of tough.
I think
There's
I
not
guess-
a way
I guess,
statistically
like-
you can measure that.
I mean, there's not really like even in JD5 you couldn't measure it because when Mariota played, we still scored.
You
4.
can only measure it if you were to see that person, if you were to see the team without that person. Like, for example, I'll just throw an example out there. Like
Like when Lamar was with Huntley.
We were 8-3, and Lamar was in the MVP race, got hurt, and we finished 8-9. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Shit
the
like
most
that.
value. Like that, in my opinion, is the most valuable player because you had the evidence there. We literally missed we were 8-3, and the game we lose Lamar Jackson, we don't win a single game the rest of the season. Like that's not you can't really measure that though. You can't measure that like
Yeah.
like
I mean, that's
honestly,
where it's hard to measure the MVP.
if
like,
we're going
that
off the
way.
metric,
Yeah.
if we're going off the metric of the most valuable player on the best team, it can't be Joe Burrow because they didn't even make the playoffs. It's like so, and Josh Allen wasn't even. I mean, they did go like what 13-4. In my opinion, it
13
should go to
3 or
just give it
4.
to Josh Allen. Give the Chiefs the Super Bowl. Like we all know it's going to happen, and let's just get on with it. Like I have no interest in this Super Bowl. Who cares? It's either going to be the dirty dog Eagles or it's going to be the
I don't want the Dirty Birds to win. Fuck the Dirty Birds.
I don't. If the Chiefs don't win, it's just going to be a repeat next year. But how are they going to stop them? I mean, I don't know. I think the Eagles are good enough to rout the Chiefs, in my opinion. It could be another it ain't going to be
They
another
don't
Bucks.
stop that run game. They don't stop that run game. They're gonna get killed.
I think
Yeah.
it's the Eagles. I mean,
Saquon's nasty, bro.
we're at 45 minutes. We might as well start. I'll make a prediction, but I'm not watching this game, dude. I refuse.
I mean, isn't the Super Bowl like 2 weeks away?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks away.
I'll tune in, but I'm not going to sit down, get together. Oh, let's watch the Super Bowl. I'm not doing that this year.
I don't even want to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, just knowing I was 1 game away, I don't want to watch this shit.
It'd be one
At
thing if
all.
it was it'd be one thing if it was like the Rams, Bengals. That was when I feel like there was no bias. There was no
No.
the Rams and the Bengals. They just played their way to get there. That was like
they both had a great season to get there. Like no one was expecting this going into the season, and they both got there.
You hadn't seen either team there in
This is
20
disgusting.
years. You probably won't see them there again. And now we got another Chiefs Eagles.
Oh, Chiefs Eagles, can't wait.
Yeah.
Fuck the Eagles, man. Let's go Chiefs.
Yeah, I also think just a side agenda. See, we get to watch our 10 Pro Bowlers play next week.
I get to watch JD5 next week. Yeah, and Terry.
Like we said, like
Lulu.
how it's a popularity contest or whatever. I think, and this could be completely wrong, but I think them giving Lamar 9 Pro Bowlers, right? That gives it more of an argument to Josh Allen. Oh, he did all this with less Pro Bowlers, right? But like Zay really shouldn't have got in. Brian Thomas had every stat better than Zay Flowers, but he didn't get in. You had Derrick Henry was Derrick Henry. He should have made it. Lamar, Derrick Henry, right? You know, I don't know. I think that definitely gave them more of an argument to give it to Josh. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, just give it.
But at the end of the day, you think about it. They still have James Cook. James
Cook
Cook's no fucking slouch, bro.
He had 1,200, I think, 1,100 yards.
James Cook is fucking nasty.
Man, he's nice.
Yeah, so
I'd like to give a shout out to Brian Johnson, assistant head coach for the Commanders and last year's QB coach for the Eagles. He's up next as a good coach.
Brian Johnson.
I remember him. I remember looking into him. I think I don't know. I just remember that name, Brian Johnson from the Eagles. I do remember that name. But hey, might have done something to change something over there for the Commanders.
I hope so. I mean, he did. I guess. Look at us, 12-5.
Cook had the same amount of touchdowns as Derek. Also, hey,
Yeah, Cook was balling. Like, I think Cook's a baller. Derrick Henry obviously is that big threat in the backfield. Like, this motherfucker's gonna run through your face left and right. Like, if you don't put some big bodies on him, he's going through you. Look at old Earl Thomas. Got spun around twice. Got spun around twice in one play. Like,
yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Life comes at you quick.
I wish we had someone like Derrick Henry. I mean, Brian Robinson's good, but we need some X factor running back.
Yeah.
Some X factor running back on the Commanders would be nasty.
Trade up and get like Genty. Trade up and get like Genty this year in the draft.
Originally, they had us ranked at like we would pick like 22 or something. So I think like a first round out. And they had us picking Genty. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll go Genty. I think there's a running back from Penn State that's pretty good too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really looked into the draft that much
either, but I'm pretty sure it was Penn State. I forgot his name, but I saw us talk, or the fans were talking about him too. So, oh yeah, that's a good tournament.
Stephon Diggs, yeah.
Yeah, he's a free
Who
agent
knows?
this year.
I
I don't
watched
want him.
Eckler was better than Robinson despite the injury.
Yeah, crazy. Eckler was balling. Shout out to Austin Eckler, for real.
Yeah, but didn't he
Except the fumble.
yesterday?
Except the fumble. That was really the one bad play he had this season,
Well,
which is crazy.
that kind of puts the wrap on the games. I want to do one thing because, as a Jets fan, our season's been over, so we're looking for a head coach. We got it. We got our new head coach. Introductory press conference today. Aaron Glenn is the new coach of the Jets. Darren Moogie with the GM, both with scouting backgrounds. Obviously, Aaron Glenn, former player of the Jets, so that's exciting. Had a pretty good press conference. I'm not gonna lie, everybody kind of knew that was going to be the case, but I kind of wanted to just read this quote because it's kind of inspiring. And I don't know, man, it feels different. I know we've had these CEO coaches and everything else, but this guy sounds like it just sounds different. But quoting Aaron Glenn, put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. There's going to be some challenges, but from challenges come opportunities. Here's what I know. We're the freaking New York Jets. We're built for this shit. So, hey, I love the confidence. Way to rally up the fans. So, gotta love it. So, hopefully that is the coach of the future, and I never have to worry about getting a coach again until I'm like old.
I think we're in that boat right now. I think we got like a 5-year, 6-year coach, as long as he keeps this shit up.
We also extended Monken, so
yeah, I did see that.
Shout out Action Jackson. Thanks guys for the banger trips, big time.
Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate
you for tuning in.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty much going to do it. I'm pretty sure the Jaguars got Liam Cohen, but let's be honest, who really gives a shit about the Jaguars, right? But anybody got anything else for the pod before we get out of here? And that's kind of going to do it. I say we wait for our Super Bowl picks next week.
All right. Yeah, I'm with that.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see you guys then. I mean, we really don't got much.
What do we got
more
next week? What are we even going to do Monday?
We're going to have to figure it out.
Well,
hey, I got some college basketball bangers, man. Louisville on the come up now.
Hey, you're gonna have to talk about that. I don't know nothing about it. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next Monday. Enjoy your week and peace.
He goes deep. Oh my god! Oh my god, no way.
That was too easy. We're doing big things this year, and y'all didn't believe me. Now look at y'all.
Get the MVP out the way.
2-time.